Hi everyone, welcome to BIM Guru. So in this particular video, we'll discuss about shared parameter creation. I'm not going with that much detail what shared parameter are or something like that because I already created a very detailed video on shared parameters, family parameters, and a lot of different kind of parameters in Revit. So I'll just spend that one in my description or an I button. You can click right there. You can see each and every detail in a very simple manner. Okay, so in this particular video, we'll discuss that how we can create, in a faster way, in a very smart way, the shared parameters in Revit or inside Revit families as well. So let's start. So for that one, we are using Diroots add-in that is called Paramanager right here. I'll just pin the link for this one as well in the description. It's totally free. All those add-ins, as you can see right here, all those are totally free. And for that one, I would appreciate Diroots right here because they have created a lot of more add-ins. Those are very useful in terms of you are a Revit modeler or a BIM coordinator or something like that. Okay, so it's a it's a very good initiative from Diroots. So I appreciate that one. So now let's start with Paramanager. So if I'll click on Paramanager, let me brief you a little bit about Paramanager and then we'll go further. So what Paramanager does actually, it controls each and every shade parameter inside the Revit project, whether it is inside Revit families or the inside the Revit project itself. So it controls each and everything. It can create the parameters, it can modify the parameters, it can transfer the parameters from one Revit families to another Revit family. It can added that shared parameter file for us. It can export shared parameter file, import the shared parameter file, all those kind of things we can do inside that one. Also we can add it, the type of the parameters or the group of the parameters, something like that we can do in this particular add-in. So let's start now. Let me go one by one. So right now we are in parameters tab right here. We are having multiple parameter tabs options right here. So we'll cover each and everything. Okay, let me start with the parameters. So if I'll click on the parameters right here, we are having four more options. Okay, if I'll click on add parameter, it'll create one parameter right here, but it did not create it right here in the Revit. Let me minimize this one. First of all, let me click on air terminal and okay, right now you can see IFC parameters tab right here, phasing, identity, data, mechanical equipment, mechanical flow, mechanical dimension, and constraint as well. Okay, so we are not having text group basically, if I'll say right here. So let's create, one text group, and inside that group, we'll create the parameters. Okay, so that we can differentiate as per that yes, this is from Diroots. Okay, let me go right here in Revit again and open my Diroots. So I just created this one. Let me give the name of this one as alpha. I'm just giving a random name. It will be shape parameter. As I mentioned, Diroots creates the shape parameter file as well. So it is the shape parameter right here. The discipline, definitely as per Revit disciplines, we are having all those options right here. So we can you know go with any discipline whatever we want, but basically we normally go with common discipline, right? So let's go with the common as of now. Type of the parameter, definitely which kind of parameter it is, it's very important. Okay, so you can select which kind of parameter it is for you guys, like that you are creating. Right now I'm going with the text parameter, so I'll go with the text. Okay, group, under group, like that I mentioned, that under which group you want to show this particular parameter. So I'll go with the text because we are not having any text group right here. Okay, which kind of parameter it is? It is a type parameter or instance parameter. Definitely we'll go with instance as of now, because so that we can see that parameter directly right here. We can go with the type as well, but for that one we need to click edit type right here. So it'll be a bit time taking, but yes, definitely we can go with that one as well. My means is that I just wanted to show you in a simple way, but each and everything that you want you can do from right here. Okay, now as I created this one, click on next. This alpha parameter will be shown in categories tab right here. Okay, we have done with the parameter, but definitely the remaining features will will cover in this particular video only, but let's go for this one. So as I've created this alpha parameter, but it's not showing in the Revit itself as of now. Why? Because I did not assign the categories for that particular parameter. So let's assign the parameter. So I clicked categories for this one. So I clicked on categories option. This kind of dialog box will be open. From right here I can select any discipline, any, what we can say, category, and multiple category as well. So for that one, let me go with air terminal, because I just placed in the model air terminals and plumbing fixtures. Okay, so I'm going with two what we can say categories right here only. So as I clicked on OK, it is showing that categories are assigned for the alpha parameter is air terminals and plumbing fixtures. Okay, so that is the thing, that's how we can assign the categories as well. Now my work is done. If I click on apply option right here, it will be applied and my work is done for creation of the parameter. I do not need to do anything. So if I'll click on a terminal right here, it is showing in text alpha is right here. Same for plumbing fixture as well, alpha is right here. But you're thinking that instead of this one we can use the Revit feature only, right? Why this new way or process on the ladder that we will follow? There's a catch. I just created one parameter right here, but for example you are having thousands of parameters or something like that. How we can do that thing? First of all, let me cover these two options, because these two options are very common. So let me give you a little bit brief. For example, you just created this alpha parameter, right? All those kind of things you already done. Now you want these kind of duplication of the parameters, so that you do not need to create one by one after that. So what you can do is that you just simply click on duplicate parameter. It'll give you all the settings right there, so you can rename as per your requirement, like beta, and all done right here. Okay, so that's another thing. But right now I'm not going with that much depth. Also, if you want to delete this one, you can directly click on this one, delete. Yeah, it'll be deleted, fine. Bunch as well, you can check all those parameters that you wanted to delete, you can delete from right here. Okay, additional attributes, there are a lot of more options that you can show right here. For example, the visibility of the parameter. Okay, you want to show that in the Revit or not, so you can see right here. But definitely if you are creating the parameter, we want to show them, so it's default yes. Okay, same thing, a lot of more options are right there, modifiable or something like that. You can see those parameters as well. That's additional attributes. Okay, so we have covered these two. What I was showing to you guys, I just missed. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, regarding if you are having bunch of the parameters, hundreds of parameters, something like that, how you can do that thing. So for that one, you are having this option, import and export. Okay, right here you are having two options for Excel and two for shared parameter file, that is .txt text file, right? So either you can use your txt file that you are already having, or you can use the Excel file. We know that txt file will help us in Revit if you are not using Diroots as well. But definitely, if you are using Diroots with a text file as well, it will help you. But definitely for the Excel is very, very, very unique feature of this. So for example, let me export first of all that we have created this parameter. From right here, we can select which kind of parameter you want to export, right? If I just want to export my alpha shade parameter only, I can export that one as well. And all the parameters, definitely I can check this one and I can export all. Right now at the bottom you can see open Excel after export. So if I want to open that one, that Excel, you can check this one, otherwise you can uncheck this one. Okay, now let me click on export, and I just checked that one, so that my, what we can say, Excel will be open. Right now I'm just going with the MEP model shared file, shared parameter Excel file. Okay, okay, so let it open, then we'll see. So what we did is that we have exported all the parameters that we have in this particular project. Right now we are having these two only, so it will show us only these two. Yeah, so this kind of Excel will be open, do not worry, we'll discuss each and every point right here. We do not need to edit everything right here. instructions you can see right here as well, what you can edit, what you cannot edit. Okay. Let me go right here in parameter list. So for example, you want to create some parameters like let me create um, I'm not sure about ABCD if it's coming in the order because I did not try that one earlier. Okay, I'm not that much efficient in Excel, so let me go with this kind of formula. I'm just creating the parameter names. Okay, so what we'll do is that we'll import each and every parameter from right here as well. I'm just going with the random names now. It's already created, right? No? Okay, no worries. Yeah. So suppose we are having these parameters names that I want to create in Revit in terms of Revit project Revit parameters. So let me go with the what we can say discipline as common parameter type of parameter. Let me go with the text. If you want to change, you can change definitely. Let me go with common for all as of now. But for the text, let me go with this one. But this e parameter, I want this as number. Okay, you can change whatever you want. You can change for this one as well, whatever. Okay, that you want. Group. Let me go with the text because we can figure it out that yes, these parameters we created. Okay, instance definitely. Instance we are going as of now. But if you want to go with the type as well, you can do that thing as well. Categories, let me go for the same categories, but definitely you can change that one as well after creation. Okay, we'll show when I'll be importing all of those parameters in Revit. I'll show right there. Okay, the most important thing is that this visibility should be yes. Why? So that we can see this parameter in Revit. Okay, and let me make it yes as well. That's also very important. Okay, but default sorry, this add-in will take it a yes. Okay, perfect. Let me save it. We done right here. So how many parameters we created? Let me save it first of all. So we are creating 11 new parameters. Okay, let me go right here in my what we can say Diroots add-in, and right here I'll click on import from Excel. So if I click right here, import from Excel, open, I can check the parameters that I want to insert in the Revit project. Let me go with all as of now. Click on, I'm unchecking these ones because those are already right there. Click on import. Now all those parameters are right here, but those are not inside the Revit as of now because I did not, clicked on apply right here. So if right here as well, you can change whatever you want to change as per your requirement, definitely instance or type or something like that. Now, if I'll click on categories as well, as I assigned for all those categories for air terminals and plumbing fixtures, you can change from right here as well. Okay, whatever you wanted to do. Now, let me click on apply because I already done all those things. So it is showing it's completed. Okay, all my parameters are checked. All are created. Let me minimize this one. Let me click on my air terminal. Let me see every parameter is right here. So I've just given you just one glimpse. If you are having thousands of parameters, you can directly, you know, open your Diroots add-in. You just add your import your Excel and just click on apply. It'll be showing right here. So that is the best option of this one. One more option that we are having, remaining not only one, there are a lot of more, but let's go one by one. So let me click on import option, sorry, parameters option right here. For example, you already created all the parameters in one Revit file and you want you missed that txt file where it is or something like that, and now you wanted this kind of all those parameters in another project. What you can do is that you can simply let's click on the import and export option right here, and then you can click on export shared parameter file. You can click on shared parameter file. You can select which kind of parameter you want to export. Like I just wanted to export ABCD only. Okay, not let me go like that, ABCD. I'll check all of them. Okay, click on export and it'll be exported in sp file and txt file. Okay, let me show you right here. It is showing my four parameters, that is ABCD, and I can use the same file in another, project. Same thing, I can export as an Excel file as well. Let me export the Excel file. Same, I can check the parameters that I need. Okay, open the Excel, so it will open my Excel. Sorry, yeah, let it open and then I'll show you. Yeah, ABCD text file, those kind of things, right? Right here you can see these options. These options are uh, open to edit. Okay, so if you want to change your categories, you can change from right here. Okay, that'll be updated in Revit as well. So that also you can do in Excel. So let me minimize this one as well. So we did add the parameter if you are going for one or two parameters, import export. If you are going with a bunch of the parameters, batch actions, definitely batch, delete or duplicate as well. Additional attributes, if I want to show them, you can show them. Categories we already discussed as of now. Same thing, import and export options also right there is exactly same. Okay, so you can import and export from right as well as we did from the parameter option. Okay, categories definitely, as I mentioned, that we can change the categories of any options right there. Let me click on the transfer. Transfer is also a very important feature. Okay, how it works, let's see. As I clicked on transfer, there are three tabs. Okay, let's go one by one. It's showing select a family. So as I clicked on select a family, it has taken me right here in the Revit user interface. Right here, it is showing that select your particular Revit family for which you want to do something. So for example, as I clicked on this AHU, as I clicked on the AHU, all the parameters are available in the AHU are showing right here. Also, you can see right here, it is showing that particular Revit family name, okay, that I selected. So, but for example, you do not want to go with that one, then you can select from right here as well. Like you want to go for supplier terminal. So all the supplier terminals, parameters will be right here. Now, at the right hand side, also you can see some same Revit families are right there. We'll see why it is showing the other and what is the use of them as well. For example, I wanted to show, let me go with this right arrow option, right arrow parameter thing. Do not go with the name as of now. Just focus on what we can say, the what we can say the settings that we did for this particular parameter. If I want all those settings that I did, and okay, I missed one thing right here. This is for Revit families, not Revit project. Okay, so if you want that a particular parameter that's inside that particular Revit family, I want the same parameter, or the parameter name can be changed, but all the properties, that's type of the parameter, instance or type, or all those kind of things, those we did in that particular Revit family's parameter, all those settings you want in different Revit family, we can do it by transfer option of Diroots. Okay, so as I clicked right here, the right arrow, uh, let me show you the modify option as well. For example, I wanted to modify the name of this one, and I wanted to insert the modified parameter in one of the families right here. So what I do is that, let me click on modify. I wanted to go with the not a right arrow. I just wanted to go with the, for example, AHU name. Okay, I'm just going with random thing only. AHU name, just prefix, or I just want to with replace what, right arrow. So what I'm doing is that I just wanted to replace right arrow with AHU name. Okay, as I clicked on this one, it is showing that it had modify the name, but please make sure it will not modify in supply divisor. It will create a new parameter with these settings and apply an AWL name. For example, I'm selecting right here. Now let me click on apply. So what it'll do is that it'll create the family parameter with the yes or no setting, an instance. Okay, so let me see if it is showing right there as well or not. It is showing the parameter created successfully. Click on close, minimize this one, click on HU, and let me see yes or no means the visibility thing definitely. Yeah, it's right here. Fine. It does not impact as of now nothing, but the point is we created with the same setting. Okay, so if you want those kind of things, it'll do those kind of things as well. Let me click on AWL. I guess we selected the AWL. The same parameter, the right arrow is right there. It did not change anything. And now we can play with the values in different ways, and it'll not impact the source family. Okay, so this kind of thing we can do with the what we can say transfer option right there of Revit family of Paramanager. So I guess we covered this one, transfer those kind of things. Also, we can modify the name from right here by double clicking on that one as well. That's also we can do. So after transfer option, we are having the family option. For example, you want to create some family parameters, but those should be shared parameter or something like that. You can do from right here as well. So click on add parameter right here. Just click on the name. Same thing you can also do from import or export option from the Excel or something like that for that one as well. But there is one more option, that's value and formula. You can put the value of that parameter as well. So let me create one parameter right here. Let's go with channel name. I'm just going with a random one. Okay. So is it a family parameter or shared parameter? Let's go with a shared parameter, but you can also go with the family parameter for family parameter cases. Okay. Discipline, definitely, as I mentioned earlier, you can select text type of parameter, group, instance, whatever you want to change the value. Let me go with Guru. Formula, if you want to apply, you can apply the formula as well right here, but I'm not applying any formula because I just filled my value. Fine. Check this one, okay, and check for which family you want to apply. I want to apply for all the families. Click on apply. It'll be applied. Let's wait while it's applying. Same thing you can do for multiple as I mentioned right here. Okay, so let it be done because it's applying for all the families. Those are right here, and different categories as you have seen right there. Okay, yeah, but that will be useful where you are having multiple Revit parameters, Revit shared parameters. Okay. Okay, do not worry about those kind of error because I know it shows sometimes. But let's click on any family because we created for every family, right? Inside text, yeah, right here we can see channel name BIM Guru. Let's click on this one as well, channel BIM Guru. Terminal channel BIM Guru. Fine. You can change the value from right here. So like I just want BIM only. I can do that thing. So that's how it'll work. So we covered till family. Okay. Import export I already mentioned. Batch action same thing. Duplicate delete thing. Modify definitely if you want to do rename your parameter or add suffix or prefix something like that. Or you can double click on that one. You can do that thing as well. Additional attributes same thing. Visibility or those kind of things are also right here. Perfect. Now, this one last option that's remaining, that's shade editor. Shade editor means the file that we are having in shade parameter file, txt file. We can edit from right here if we do not want to, what we can say, uh, having changes in our Revit project. We just are having a shade parameter file with us. I just wanted to edit something inside that one. I just want to save that shade parameter file in a different location or something like that. We can do that thing. How we can do that thing? Load my sp file. We have exported at the beginning, so I'll import that one as well. So yeah, right here we are having four options. For example, I want to change this b parameter to let's go with the uh, anything like, okay, demand factor. Okay, I'm just going with demand factor, and fine, that's fine because let's not play with all those kind of parameters. So yes, definitely if you want to play with all those parameters as well, you can do that thing. Okay. Now, definitely if you want to add more parameters, you can add more parameters. Let me add. e parameter writer as well. Default group right now. Going with the yes, no. Okay, you can do that thing as well. And rename, definitely, if I want to rename any parameter, like for example, not all. I want to rename C. Rename. I want to go with the C to BIM. Okay, and click on OK. It will be converted. Batch action, same thing. Delete, duplicate, new GUID. GUID is this one, but I would not suggest. Do not change this one because it's a critical thing. Okay, so do not change that one, but delete and duplicate those kind of things you can do. Now let me save this one. It'll be saved in a proper updated file. Now let me import it again. It'll show me the updated file. Append to the existing loader file. Discard the current. Oh, this one, okay. Oh, sorry, I just exported that parameter only. Okay, okay. I guess you did not see that one, but I just checked that parameter only. So please make sure that which parameter you are checking, that will be exported or that will be saved in the latest file. Okay, that also you can do. So we have covered parameters, categories, transfer, families, and share editor as well. So I guess you have got a good picture of Diroots Paramanager add-in. But if you are having any doubt, just comment in this particular video. I'll definitely reply on your doubts, and then we'll see. Otherwise, I'll create a separate video if you are having any major doubt or something like that. So thanks a lot guys for watching this video. Let's meet in my next video.